Ahil. So now welcome to my JavaScript tutorial, and for this video I will talk about promise. I will show now how we take the right promise for JavaScript, and how we take the user. I don't do one video before this video, and that video I talk about callbacks. I talk about the reason why we need promise, and why for that video I show the problem we deal with callbacks, the limitation of callbacks, and one they say the callback where they define, you must don't define that callback. What you want to do with the result of that your asynchronous operation, you must don't define them before, even before you even make the asynchronous operation. That is one limitation. Also, now see the callback of hell, the callback of hell for there, and also now see how will they take the pass, callback to inside callbacks, and chaining callback, they make everything, our code they unreadable. So but for this video now we'll see how cleaner promise make everything be, how promise takes off this problem. So now you get just our normal index.html. So but briefly, may I just talk about promise. Promise here get state, and the state now three different states you get pending, that is the initial state. The initial state now pending, and you get pending, and you get fulfilled or rejected. What all this mean? Pending are when you never resolve, you just they make in the initial state now pending, and when you don't finish, is either fulfilled or rejected. Now, and the result is undefined when you never they resolved. So those are just basic things for Java for promise. So how would they take the right promise? Make a first write. We can see the construct. So we get a function. We will say new promise. Now just put new promise. So we return new promise. So now this new promise now the first now don't say the first they collect one parameter, and that parameter now function, and then they call that function executor. If you pass that executor here, in this executor now the function, and this executor they pass some JavaScript go pass some resolve or reject. These two things now functions. So resolve means okay, here you don't do everything. So for here now, so Muguto say set timeout. May I just do set timeout, and this side timeout I put now function. I put function inside here set timeout. We could just simulate promise. You see, now we did say okay, make this thing invoke this function after 1 second. So when you invoke this function, we go to, if everything go right, we just call this function and pass maybe anything inside. So now wetin promise they do be this. In JavaScript go pass in executor, and this executor they get resolve or reject. If now error happen for here, you just do reject, and inside your reject you throw new error. You just pass new error object and write say error or call. So now waiting now the promise be this, and when you need them you will use, then we need to talk about .then, these two functions, or .cache if error occur. So anything where you want, and if you won't get the value, you call your success function inside .then. Make us see how this thing be. Make I show now. So Moku write our load script again, and this is our load script. This time we just collect only source, and we now say okay, we create script tag. So we call document dot create element, document dot create element. We put script, and now see the difference. Now we can return new promise. make una watch. Then I'll come put my function here. Then I will put my resolve and my reject function here. So now I don't create element here. I'll come to say okay. If dot source, I put the source here. And now you know, say this one get dot on, says script dot on load. I'll call this function, say resolve. You don't load, resolve. And here I'll just talk say script dot on error. I will invoke reject, pass new error. I just pass new error. I might just create new error. Sorry, something happened. So I might put this here. So now what we need be this. Then we just put still the way we do say document dot head dot append, and we'll pass our script there. Now we'll go test them out. We could check everything there, alright. So no more check them out. So now we won't call script, and here we'll write we know say load script don't they loaded. Now we won't use them. We'll say load script. Say load script. Then we'll pass our use load dash we'll use that time. Load dash cdn. So I just copy load dash. So I pass load dash in here. And I see now I don't pass any callback. Then I'm going to say if you finish, if it is successful, run this function for me, I beg. So we could see say load dash is loaded. I don't know, we could just catch the error. Something, you say something really happened. Do this one too. We just pass on the error because you could pass the error through, so we just console log the error, just say something happened. So you see, we could test them out. Go to network, see it load the script. Load script. Let's see. It may come no the run. Yeah, that is there. Now we return new promise. Reject. We resolve this. Resolve. So document dot append script. So for here we could see if we fit see our load script. Our load script today. So why you know they loaded then? So I put this one here. Now I put the bugger here. So run, they're successful. They're successful. So script, maybe typo this somewhere. Create new script. on load, we pass on resolve, on error, we pass on this. So wetin we miss for here? Wetin we miss for? I still look am. So make a write on like this then. Sorry. So say I return, because I know if it locate where the error dey. So may I write am again. So this function will just take resolve again and reject. Sorry about that. So for here, I call my script, then I call on document dot create element, document dot create element, pass script tag there, then I put this script. I need to be very careful now. I put the script dot source here because I don't want to make that same mistake now. Then I put script dot onload. I call our resolve function. This one arrow function. So now ESC there, I get some video on that. I pass the script tag there. Then I call on error. I pass the error. Say reject. Just say reject. If you use template string, say script load error. Or say we'll show them the error. The script will bring the error. Could be the one the user pass. Then when we do that and finish, then we're going to say document dot head dot append, passing our script. Right. So hopefully say yeah. So it work. I don't know what it would do wrong that time. So I accommodate the debugger. So put here. You see script is loaded. I command this one. Now I can see. So now when we define load script, we don't know how we want to use them. We just know say okay, we define load script. So but now this time when we want to use them, we just put on here. And this dot then if you use them for multiple places, if you still do them like this, if you get different colors, you know. So promise now, like say you be musician, you know, like say you be Davido, and you get a lot of fan, and now a lot of some of your fans they talk say okay they want me you release new single, and you talk say you get one single you they work on, but if you ready you go let them know. So this load script now the single you they work on with that, and when you ready you use the dot then. This dot then means say they go subscribe, say maybe send put their phone number. So when you release them, then you text them with this function here define, and then we define within they want to do with your single, you know. So if you get multiple dot then, but now so one problem we would talk say we could solve with promise, that one don't they solve. The second problem we say the callback of hell. So for here now, all we just need to do is we don't get this promise, we call this motor say console log say load dash on. Then I want load Angular. So now I look for Angular CDN. Now look for Angular CDN. So I just copy one Angular. That one I just copy one Angular. So waiting I do now here. Waiting I just need to do now to just call load script return. I'll just call load script return now. And now if you still do another dot then here, now be the chaining chaining promises. We dey change the promise. Here we will console log say Angular on. So now we want load React, which was a React CDN. Which was a one load React CDN. I will just copy anyone. So I will return load script again. Then put another dot then for here. Now when this one run, I know say React is loaded. And I get the gist. You see? So the thing is smooth. We could test them out. Angular is on, React is on. Now see the time where they take. It not just come once, but because you don't catch this thing, you just load them straight. So this one, because Angular say maybe you need Angular to the window object. So load dash is on, Angular is on, React is on. Now you see, so now promise be this. So I hope now enjoy them, and if you not get any questions, if you just comment on this video or you send me email. And if you like this video, may you like the video, and may you subscribe to my video to my channel, so that anytime I upload this kind of video, they go dey inform you now. I hail later.